Okay, folks, let's look at the objectives and what this scenario is all about in this game. First of all, if you look up to the top here, right there, that indicates the north edge. So when you hear me talking about east and south and west, you'll know that it's in relation to this little icon here, that red chip, which is the north side of the battlefield. Now, basically, there's two objectives. Let me zoom in here so you can see what I'm talking about. Right in there, we have two objectives. One is this burning village right here. You can see the dark brown felt. It's about that big in size. That's the burning village. The other objective is this hill, which is indicated over here with this little red chip on top of it. So this entire hill is an objective as well. Two objectives in this scenario. Now, the French are basically in control of the village, at least currently, and to win this game, the French, with their Saxon allies, have to maintain control of this village. The hill doesn't really matter. They've pretty much abandoned that position already, but the village is important. And they basically have to hold on to this for the remainder of the game. And to win, they're going to have to break the Russian army while holding on to this objective. So that's how they win this battle. Hold this village and break the Russians. Now, the Russians, on the other hand, they are the attackers, the aggressor in this scenario, and they'll be coming on from the east edge, which is here, and they're already deployed, and I'll go into that in the next video. But their objectives to win this battle is to control both the village and this hill. Now, in order to do that, they have to have a unit, a friendly unit, within 6 centimeters of that hill or village, and no enemy also within 6 centimeters of that hill or village. That gives them total control of the objective, and if they can hold on to both objectives for 2 consecutive turns in a row, they will secure a victory. So yeah, get within 6 centimeters of this village, get within 6 centimeters of this hill. And of course, there could be no French or Saxons also within 6 centimeters of the hill or village. So that's how they win. Of course, they could also win by breaking the French-Saxon army as well. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, those are the objectives to the scenario. Now, in the next part of the video, I'm going to actually go through our deployments of our forces and our little cast of generals commanding these brigades. So stay tuned for that, folks. Let me zoom out here one more time so you can get an idea of the battlefield. Again, the Russians are already deployed. You can see they have a force up here, which I will go into. 2 more brigades down here. The French are coming up this road, and also on this road. They have a little regiment of cav right there. And of course, they have their Saxon allies holding this objective from the get-go. Okay, folks, stay tuned for the next part. We're going to go into the armies.